Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Omega, and Sigma are the 6 male personality types according to the sociosexual hierarchy. The vast majority of men have a mixture of traits from each archetype, but with one being a bit more prominent. With time and dedication, however, you can change your personality to occupy a more satisfying role in society. Welcome to Dream Thinker, where we focus on psychology of personality. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can be notified whenever we release new content. Because of its place at the top next to the alpha males and its mysterious and unattainable vibe luring women in, many males are trying to be Sigma. Not all of them succeed, of course, but if you follow all 11 rules we're about to reveal, you will. Number 1. Think for yourself and always ask questions. If you want to be a Sigma male, you can't do something just because someone said it's the right thing to do, not even if everyone says it is. You have to revisit all your beliefs, habits, and thought patterns and adjust them according to your goals. I'm talking about tradition, religion, education, everything. It's extremely important that you understand that I'm not telling you you have to go against the herd. I'm telling you you need to find your purpose. Set your goals and move towards them. If the herd is going the same way, cool. If not, doesn't matter. Completely ignore the herd and go your own way. Have your own taste in music, food, fashion, and art, regardless of what's trending or the general public opinion, regardless of how many people you think would judge you for it. Look within and determine what you like, what you enjoy, and stick to it. This is perhaps the hardest thing to do, but it's also the defining characteristic of Sigmas. So if you don't think you can follow this through, I'm sorry, but you can't be a Sigma male. Peer pressure can sometimes be overwhelming. Even alpha males are prone to crumbling under it, but Sigmas aren't. Doesn't matter if everyone calls you crazy. If you believe in what you're doing, keep doing it, and if you don't, walk away. Number 2. Your goals and happiness comes first. Even though you can fit well into society as a Sigma male and you can be sensitive and sympathetic, you always self-prioritize. Altruism is among the least likely virtues you'd find in a Sigma male, and you're not afraid to admit that. You should start saying things like, I'd love to make my parents proud, but I gotta put myself first. And hitting the company's target would be great, but I gotta put more time in my personal development and growth. Number 3. Abandon companionship in order to achieve your goals. I'm not telling you to be antisocial or an introvert, but you need to be hyper aware that companionship comes with responsibilities, which might slow you down. Yes, having a fulfilling relationship can make you satisfied with your life enough that you don't strive to achieve great things, but if you're alone, all your energy will be focused on yourself. Make sure that you don't hang around the complainers, the blamers, or the underperformers, and instead surround yourself with productive people who respect your time. You're the guy who says no to the Saturday night party because you gotta hustle. Sometimes people think Sigma males are a bit ruthless because they're willing to do anything to get to their destination, regardless of who might get hurt in the way, so make sure you don't cross that line. Number 4. Be brutally honest. Sigma males don't lie. And it's not because of some code of honor or something, but if you think about it, why do people lie? To make themselves look better, to hide a mistake or a failure they've made, or to protect someone's feeling and spare their pain. As a Sigma, you don't really need to care about any of these things, so you just have no reason to lie. If you ever catch yourself lying, ask yourself why, and the answer will probably contradict with Sigma's beliefs and mindsets. Number 5. Be independent. You can't rely on anyone for any basic necessities. This means you should have multiple income streams, or at least have a plan B in case your current income stream is jeopardized, so you don't rely solely on the employer for making a living. And you should also be competent in basic life skills like cooking and cleaning, and you should be independent psychologically and emotionally. Yeah, you can enjoy the company of your family, friends, spouse, but if they're not there, no problem. Never accept being threatened. If you don't get in line, I'll fire you. You don't succumb to brute authority, and you're not afraid of being fired because you have other options. You work because you like it, not because you have to. Number 6. Never compete or compare yourself to anyone. Sigma males compete only with their past selves, while alpha males are super competitive because they always want to prove to the pack that they're better than everyone and establish themselves as the alpha in the hierarchy. Sigmas don't really care. Look to your own progress and don't concern yourself with titles like top performer or employee of the month. If you do get it, cool. If not, no problem, as long as you're learning and improving. In fact, you should even let your friends or colleagues win a game or take credit for something if it's gonna make them happy, because you just don't think it has any significance. Number 7. Adapt. Sigmas are the best natural survivors out of all the male personality archetypes. For an alpha, when a task gets too complicated or time-consuming, the first thing they think is, whom can I delegate this to? But as a Sigma, you should think, how can I get this done? It's common for a Sigma male to make a bold career shift or travel to a foreign country and thrive in their new position. See everything as a challenge. Swim oceans and climb mountains to avoid saying, I couldn't get it done. Number 8. Never give up. Sigma male strength doesn't come from how hard they punch, it comes from how hard they get punched and still make it back to their feet. Think Elon Musk. The man confessed that at some point in his life, he had to borrow money from his friends to cover his family's basic needs, like food and clothes. Because he put all his money in Tesla and SpaceX, and neither of them was making a dime back then, now he's competing for the spot of the richest man on the planet. Steve Jobs was exited from his own company, which he worked on building for years, and when he came back, he made one of the most successful marketing campaigns in history. This kind of hits would be difficult for an alpha to sustain because they care about their social image. They need to stay on top of the socio-sexual hierarchy, and they need everyone to know they are. So when something threatens this image, they might just let it go. But as Sigmas, you don't really care about your social image or about society at all. You do your own thing and kick ass at it, even if everyone tells you you're crazy. Your mindset should be, first they will call me crazy, and then they will call me a genius, and you understand that being called crazy is common when you have vision. Number 9. You work best alone. You have the ability to work in teams and be cooperative, but your finest work comes from alone time. This could be anything from writing, graphic designing, programming, marketing, or even just come up with ideas in any field. Appreciate quietness and listen within yourself for intuition, and then follow that intuition. If you want to be a Sigma male, a managerial role wouldn't be as good as something in creative design. You're the guy behind the curtains who runs everything well away from the spotlight. You're the man who makes the magic happen without revealing any of your tricks. This is why you'll find that many Sigma males opt into remote work, freelancing gigs, and making money digitally. However, you can still be a very good leader if you need to be. Number 10. How to deal with women as a Sigma male. While alpha males appeal to the other gender through high status and power, you'd struggle if you try to take the same approach because you don't invest as much time and resources into society as an alpha. You're attractive to females because of the mysterious and unattainable vibe you give off. The fact that you can't be tied down to a prolonged relationship drives the ladies crazy. You're a free spirit, and women always feel like they want to be the one who tamed you. Because if she knows you could walk away at any second, she's gonna constantly try to impress you and keep you interested with fun and bold things, which will make your intimate life always steamy and full of desire. Number 11. Don't be a lone wolf. Look, I know that you might have got the impression that you need to live and work completely alone, but that's not entirely true. Yes, you produce your best work when you're alone, but you can also work within a team. When a Sigma male takes the lone wolf path, if they fall, their falls leave scars, not scratches, because no one is there to catch them. Put your goals first, self-prioritize, and be emotionally and functionally independent, but have value connections and genuine bonds with friends and families. Remember, the lone wolf dies and the pack survives.